I've made it to home base. This is where I'm going to be setting up my bob house, and in New Hampshire you're allowed 6 lines as long as you're not fishing for lake trout or salmon on a big lake, something like that. But I've already kind of had a late start to the morning. I wanted to actually be out here like 2 hours ago, but I decided to sleep in for a little bit. Enough talking, let's start setting up my bob house and drilling all my holes. And just like that, all 6 of my holes drilled. I think that took 2.5 minutes. So, today I'm gonna be fishing a shallow pond for bass and pickerel. And it's pretty weedy here, so I'm gonna be bringing my Garmin with me to all 6, or I guess all 5 of my tip-up holes, and just making sure I'm putting that shiner right above the weed line. And because this pond is pretty shallow, the transducer is disconnected. Well, reconnect that. Alright, so this pond is pretty shallow, like I said, so alright, that's perfect. 10 feet is basically as deep as I'm gonna get. There is probably a 12-foot hole somewhere in this area that I'm at, but 10 feet will work fine. I'm gonna be using 5 Fraybill tip-ups, and then I'm gonna be jigging in my bob house for my 6th and final line. And then I'm gonna be using live shiners. And I'm going to be hooking them in the back. I want to make sure I give this bait a nice horizontal presentation. I don't want it vertical sitting up like that, and that's what would happen if I hooked it through the nose. I just want it horizontal in the water, as natural as possible. So you can see them kind of right above 9 feet, those small little blips. That's my shiner down there at 9 feet, so that's perfect. Let's move on to the next hole. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even move from this flag. And I got hit by something. Maybe this is a good sign. Got him. Oh, it's a pickerel. And my shiner is gone, dang it. So I'm finally in my bob house. Everything is set up. I got my 5 tip-ups with shiners on them. And now I'm going to be jigging in my bob house with this little pink Swedish Pimple. I'm going to be tipping this little Swedish Pimple with a shiner. And then I'm going to be putting my good camera on my Garmin Striker 4 just so you guys can get that same view that I see as a fish comes up to eat. Hopefully, anyway. I mean, this ice fishing season has been kind of slow for me, but hopefully today I can change that. So I got this little Swedish Pimple on a medium light 13 fishing Sonocore rod. Now this medium light rod is good for panfish, small bass, small walleye, trout, stuff like that. But if you're going to be going for like pike, maybe lake trout, I might want to step up the power of your rod a little bit to like a medium heavy, something like that. In New Hampshire, I believe it is illegal to tip treble hook baits, which is why I switched out the treble hook bait on the Swedish Pimple and put a J hook on it. But we're just going to stick it through like that, make sure there's no scales on that hook point. And I'm fishing about 10 feet of water here. I'm going to send it all the way down to the bottom and then maybe bring it up like a foot. So it's only about a foot up off the bottom. Well, I can't even see my fish at all on the Garmin right now. Well, I gotta fix that. Maybe that helped. Yeah, it helped a little bit. You can barely see my shiner down there about a foot above the bottom, but that's okay because when a big fish comes up to eat this bait, you'll definitely be able to see that fish on the Garmin. and it is exactly noon right now, so I have a good 4 hours to fish, 4.5 hours to fish today. So that should be enough time to hook into some fish. Been kind of slow so far. After that very first flag with the pickerel on it, nothing really after that, not even marking anything. But whatever's on here is still on. And no, it's not. I need to pay better attention. Well, so far, so slow. I've been here about an hour and only had those 2 flags with that one small pickerel, and then I missed whatever was on that second flag. But other than that, nothing. Not even seeing anything on my Garmin either. The first action I've seen on the Garmin today. Whatever it was, it looked tiny. And it's just barely making the bottom kind of flicker. But, hey. I'll take it as the first fish on the Garmin. Oh, he's definitely down there. Come on, eat it. Eat it. Oh, this is my last propane tank. We'll set this up, turn the heater on, and then we'll check flags. It is now 2 p.m. right now. So I've been here for about 2 hours, and basically nothing. Good thing I came out to check flags. Someone just took this one. Well, oh, they still got it. Okay. See if I can catch this one. Okay, you can stop running now. And I just pulled it right out of his mouth. Man, what the heck? Alright, he just got hit again, I think. Got him. Oh no! I had him. Felt heavy. Absolutely destroyed my shiner though. So just another update. It is now 3 o'clock. There we go. That's a mark. That came right up from the bottom. Ooh, that's a big mark too. Come on. Hit my shiner, please. Please hit my shiner. It's been such a boring day. Please hit my shiner. Did it just leave? I think it just left. Well, that is it for today's video, and I got skunked again. This is the 3rd time in a row that I didn't catch any fish out ice fishing, but I think next time I go out ice fishing, I'm gonna be switching things up. I think I'm gonna be going for some lake trout, and typically I don't do very well lake trout fishing. I typically don't really even catch any fish. As of right now, I'm not catching any fish anyway. But that being said, if you stuck through the whole video, my very next video is going to be an unboxing video where I give away a limited edition Megabass lure. So if you're interested in winning that, just stay tuned for my next video. And I come out with videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.